SNS Pigskin Picks back again. I'm joined by Jeremiah Sheen and Paul Fraser. We're going to do a little recap of the Buccaneers and Falcons Thursday night football overtime thriller, late crazy touchdown throw. What were your thoughts on this game?
Man, it looks like the defense just got really tired there. Tampa's offense was all over him. Atlanta's defense, they went in at the half and they did the necessary adjustments to pretty well shut them down in the second half. Atlanta gave them a lot of chances to win that game, but they just couldn't put her away, and the defense was too tired and walked all over them. Darnell Mooney, he can get out. He can get out on those big plays, and Drake London, great. And then the guy that stepped in for him, boom, touchdown. So he was sitting there waiting. He was all fucking, he was ready to go.
Never heard of him.
So.
But he made a name for himself now.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for. I don't know who he is.
He was probably the only guy. He was probably the only guy who was like not bagged, right? Because it was a track meet type game in the fourth quarter. Hodge got a 45-yard game-winning receive touchdown. Definitely makes a name for himself now. Atlanta covers the 2.5 spread, and
and I covered my plus 9.5 spread for Tampa. So.
Oh yeah, all day. That was a great.
Everyone's happy.
Tampa handed that game to Atlanta, I believe. They were winning most of the game. Their rushing attack was pretty solid, 160 yards on the ground. Even Baker had 40 yards, which is surprising. But Kirk Cousins, friggin' 500 yards, a lot of just prevent D, but he's the king of that. You know what I mean? Just gets those late yards.
He couldn't pass.
114 QB rating. Not the best game for Bijan Robinson, but Drake London had a $154. Mooney, who I have on a couple of my fantasy teams, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. Got to like that. And we had a Kyle Pitts sighting.
Nice, yeah.
He had nothing last week.
He was looking good tonight, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns as usual, his usual clutch self. And Bucky Irving was solid too, the rookie for Tampa Bay. There was rumors that he might be the starter. But Baker played well. Only 180 yards surprised me.
I really got to hand it to the Atlanta defense in the second half. It was looking like it was going to be another Philadelphia Eagles slaying of such. And they turned things around and won the game. Young Wei
only 2 field goals.
Again, stumbled a bit. He's not perfect, but when it counts, seems to be clutch. So.
Yeah, I would say he's probably one of the top kickers in the league, behind Aubrey of Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, those guys kick like 55, 60 yarders like it's nothing. You know what I mean? So, props to Atlanta. They are the king of like close games. You know what I mean? Like they either win by a little bit or they lose by a little bit. I've noticed all their games. They're like a teaser team. Right? Like you take the dog and just tease them up. Even if it's them or the other, it doesn't matter who it is. You just take them and you're guaranteed a close game because
you just gave your ideas.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, right, Paul? Right?
My ideas are already all used up. but
it just makes sense. Like these guys are always in close. Like next week's, I think they're in Carolina on the road, right? Like. They're just kind of one of those teams that their offense hasn't been that great this year, right? So, and their defense has been solid, and they woke up in the fourth quarter, second half, and man, Tampa had 3 chances to put him to bed, and then just missed opportunities, stupid penalties, and your boy Young Wei, he stepped up. So, props to Atlanta. They moved to 3-2. Tampa drops to 3-2. And unfortunately, Tampa does not come through for the underdog money line play, but valiant efforts. Valiant
a good
effort
streak
indeed.
while it lasted.
Yeah, well, it's time to build another streak. Yeah, so that'll be all for Thursday night. The game here, definitely a shootout galore. What are your thoughts about the games for Sunday that you're looking forward to, Jer? A lot of talk about Davante Adams being traded. Where would you like to see him go?
Well, as long if Carr or Rogers is slinging it to him, I'd really like to see that. I don't know if either of
That's
those
what the rumors say.
teams want to take that on. Yeah, so could be nice.
Well, he's
I
played
really
with both,
like.
right?
I really like the chances of him going to either team, though. So.
There's rumors of Buffalo as well, like Cowboys.
A lot of people could
half the
use his
league.
services. Where is he gonna gel though? It's strong personalities. Who wants to take him on? So.
Well, there was even rumors of Kansas City, but like, why in the hell would you trade in your division? It would be like the Steelers trading with the Ravens. Like, it just never happens, right? Like,
the business decision.
yeah, but I mean, like, if you say Kansas City wins the Super Bowl and you're the owner and you're like, I help these pricks win a like three-peat, and you're watching Davante scoring touchdowns, you can't do that, right? Like,
maybe you rape Kansas City. Then maybe you're like, no, your first rounder is ours. Like, and get
no. They've already said like you're getting a second rounder max because no one will give up a first rounder now because aging wide receiver, just like what the NFL is like nowadays, right? So, but who knows? Maybe the Steelers might be interested in him. You never know, right? I could see him playing for Tomlin. I mean, they could use some help. Like George Pickens is good and all, but dude he's got the fumbleitis sometimes. You know what I mean? So who knows? I mean, personally, I'd like to see the Jets. I think him and Aaron Rodgers reunited. Aaron's past his prime. Davante's a little bit probably past his prime. I think that would be cool to see. They'd have that comfort factor and take a little pressure off Garrett Wilson, who hasn't really, been the factor everyone thought he was going to be. So Davante is on the move. He's requested a trade. Interesting. I guess we're going to find out soon where he's going. I think the trade deadline's in a week or two.
Nice.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to finish this up. We got our Sunday night recap coming up, and we got our Sunday night football recap coming up. That would be exciting. And check out some of our other videos here that we have on YouTube, and subscribe, and look out for the comments from Paul in the comment section. He's always got something up his sleeve. So, all right.
I mean,
could be someone else. But another fun episode here.
No, I didn't. Jared has a good way of paying off his Washington fine by doing it the truly Canadian way, eh? Toonies and loonies.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, bring a bag full of them. Yeah, of your pockets.
$50 a toonies and loonies, dude. Just, I wouldn't want to get anywhere near you if you decided to swing them.
Well, let's see if
last time you use the R word, I guarantee you that.
Well, let's see if Jared comes through. We're gonna find out, and we'll keep you posted for the next episode. And we'll be back for another episode of SNS Pigskin Picks later, y'all.
Peace.